Hello everyone, this is Kiersa back with another pick a card reading here at Beach Balance Life, a lifestyle of conscious communication. And today's pick a card reading is what is the energy, temperature, check-in, gauge, whatever you want to call it, what's going on in your relationship. Let's check the energy and see where it is right now so you can have a little bit of heads up to decide what you want to do or how you can adjust your energy to manifest what you want in this relationship, situationship. It could even be a friendship. So if you haven't been to any of my pick a card readings before, I have 4 piles today, and I will ask that you please choose the pile that resonates with you the most. We have pile 1 with the amethyst. We have pile 2 with the Lemurian crystal. We have pile 3 with a quartz crystal, and we have pile 4 with the jade. And I do want to say before I go into this that this could be a trigger warning because I'm not going to sugarcoat what the cards have in store for you in the messages. I will have another reading posted very shortly about what is the next step in your relationship. So this is just the energy check-in right now, okay? So go ahead and pick the pile that resonates with you. Again, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, and then you can go ahead and skip to the timestamps down below to get your reading for each pile, and we'll go ahead and get started. Let me put these down here, and we will get started with pile 1. All right, pile 1, here we have the amethyst. How beautiful. Okay, as I just said a moment ago, I do want to say that there could be a possible trigger. There's a trigger warning here because this is an energy check-in. Now, the thing about an energy check-in is that you can change you can change the fates with your energy, right? So this is to kind of make sure you're being bumped down the right path. Okay, so first we're going to start out with the first house. So this is actually really good energy. This is the energy in between you and your person right now. And this is, you both are in this energy of putting yourself first, which is good because in order to love somebody else, you have to love yourself first. So for your energy, I have the inner wisdom. So I feel like you might be a little bit of an intuitive and you have some knowing. You've had some dreams come to you. You have this snow owl energy. You've had a lot of downloads on what you want out of life and where things are going. And interesting, so your person's energy is inner goddess. So this could be masculine and feminine energy. You decide which one is which on each side, and then we'll go from there. And this person is very awakened as well. So this is great. With the first house, you both are very intuitive people. You both may not realize that you're intuitive, or your person may not realize that they're intuitive, but do know that the energy is saying that you both have high emotional intelligence when it comes to this connection you have. And so you just know. It's almost like a fated relationship, okay? So with your energy, we also have the fertility. So this could involve wanting children or having children involved in the situation. And their energy right now, their challenge is listening. So yours is wanting things to grow, whether it is the relationship to grow and have things move forward, and or again, having children in the picture. Either you or your person could be playing in a part to what's playing into the energy right now. Remember, this is energy check-in, temperature check, okay? So their challenge is listening, making sure that they're listening to everyone's needs, not just their own, and being very Aries about being in the first house energy. Because I do feel like this person probably has a lot of Leo energy in their chart where it's all about the kingdom and all about putting themselves first and being a king or a queen, and there's nothing wrong with that. But sometimes it's hard to listen what the other person's needs are if you're not willing to listen, right? Okay, so this is beautiful energy. So we have love life. So this is definitely, I love that this is also in the center of the reading. This is telling me that this is something that has been brewing for a while. And I also have the TikTok card. So with the TikTok card, I will move this card right here. I really feel with the TikTok card, there might be, I feel like in your mind or your person's mind, depending on who the female energy, the feminine energy is, that they have children on their mind, on their brain, or they're trying to rush the situation. They're feeling pressed for time for some reason. So what I would suggest, if this is you or your partner, I would suggest taking a step back and taking a deep breath and getting into the moment and appreciating each other right here, right now, in the first house of who you are in that moment, in that space and time. Now, before we get into more of the reading of when this is going to transpire and give you some more information, if you could drop a heart emoji down below, that would be fantastic, just so I know that you are loving this love life in this reading. So as we move forward, I do have the enchanted forest. So I do feel that you both are enchanted with each other and you have this full moon energy. So there's a lot of illumination going on, especially since you both seem to be very awake and aware on what is going on spiritually within each other and within the connection. And I do feel like there's a lot of passion on your side. This is great because on their side, for their energy, there's a lot of chemistry. So this is a really, really good reading. And I feel that the passion and the chemistry is holding this all together. And see how this tree is basically, the tree branches are reaching out to the chemistry and the passion and pulling it all together in this beautiful full moon energy. I really feel that things are going to move forward for you both in this relationship, and it's saying in the near future. So even though I wasn't saying that was going to be a part of the reading, which maybe I will in the title, is I do feel that things will be moving forward for you both, moving in together, moving the relationship, you know what I mean? So let me pull a card. So yes, we have divine guidance. So the divine guidance card is saying, searching for the meaning of life, consider an alternative approach. So what I'm hearing with this, with the TikTok card, I feel that maybe the fertility is something that's coming up in this reading as a strong energy. So I feel like there might be a need to get pregnant right away, or feeling that you're running out of time, or they're running out of time. I feel that you just trust the divine guidance and know that time is always on your side and things will unfold naturally. And let me pull another card for you to see what the overall energy of the outcome of this is going to be. Ooh, okay, we have the King. This is great. So again, what I said with the Leo energy, this is beautiful energy. This is definitely a king and queen energy relationship where you're both giving and taking, and at the same time and with the same amount of effort. And this is great. So I definitely feel that whatever you want to accomplish in this relationship, it's going to unfold in the near future, what the next steps will be. So that is your reading, group 1. Comment below, let me know how this resonates. Would love to see how you like this style of reading. All right, I'll catch you on the flip side. Woohoo! Okay, so now we will move on to group 2. So group 2, this is the Lemurian crystal. As we go through this reading, I do want to say there is a trigger warning just in case there's some information, some messages coming out that may not resonate with you or you may not agree with, because when we are looking for answers, we don't really realize that our ego has something to play into it, so our ego may not want to hear it. But just know that you have free will and you can change the energy at any time. So this is the current energy read of your relationship. So I feel like there's a lot of social aspects going on right now. There's a lot of friendships, a lot of socializing, a lot of engaging with people around you within each other's friend circles. And with your energy, your energy is, I feel that with saying don't back down, I feel like maybe the relationship's out of balance a little bit and you may be bending over backwards a little bit to accommodate the other person. So let's see what yes, okay, so their energy is prosperity and the abundance. So they're doing very well in their career right now. So you may be having to spend more time with their friends in order to see them, or in their social circles, or in their life in general, because they are focused on their prosperity. So you need to draw boundaries and make sure that you are standing up for what you believe is right for you and what you need to get out of the relationship, okay? because I do see with your energy, there are positive changes going on, and it may just be feeling a little bit out of balance because things are definitely, the scale is tipping towards they are being the focal point. And so their energy, interesting, is surrounded by crystals. So I feel like this is part of their path and they're being guided to this prosperity and abundance. And it's just literally the path is unfolding for them. Okay, this is great for them. Okay, and so yes, so we have the challenge with the food and hunger. What I'm getting with this is you're not getting exactly what you need out of this relationship, emotionally or spiritually, and maybe even physically. You never know. But I do know that you can change this. Okay, so let's look into this a little bit further. So yes, it's saying go to the sea. It's time for you to do a little bit of meditation and write out on paper what it is that you want out of a relationship before you have any conversation with this person, because I have the World card popping out, and I do feel like this is a divinely guided relationship that is in, you know, it's coming to fruition for you. Before we go any further into the reading and I go into more of the romance energy on each side, go ahead and drop an emoji down below with your favorite color heart. I would love to see what color your heart is right now, group 2. Okay, so then we have the moonlight. So I definitely feel that there's been some illumination with these positive changes and your understanding. And it's great to see that things are out of balance, because this is when you can have a healthy conversation with this person, okay? So let's see, this is also saying take action. So the angels are saying take action. You need to sit down and meditate, write out exactly what you want out of a relationship. Do not focus on what you do not want, because the positive things that you get out of that writing, you will be able to communicate it clearly with illumination, with the help of the moonlight, to this person to balance the relationship back out. Okay, so interesting. Oh my gosh. So their energy again is focused on abundance, and this could be abundance for taking care of you too, if they're the male or the female energy. I don't know, it's up to you to decide. But I do feel that they feel like things are going well. So I feel like you just need to check your own energy to make sure it doesn't affect the relationship, okay? Because what I have for your romantic energy is getting to know each other. So you are getting to know each other, and this is the time where you draw healthy boundaries. And then they've been calling you in as their soulmates. So I feel like this is a really fated relationship, and this is a really good energy check-in. So things are on their path. They're a little out of balance on your accord. So you need to check that out and draw healthy boundaries and have a healthy conversation with your person, okay? So that's the energy check-in I have for you, group 2. Comment below and let me know how this works out for you, all right? Catch you on the next wave. Bye. All right, group 3, we have the quartz crystal. How are you? All right, as I've said with the other groups, this could have a trigger warning if it's something that you don't want to hear. Just keep in mind that's probably your ego telling you that it's not right, and because our ego always wants to be right, but our ego is also a good thing too. So if this triggers you in any way, do know, listen to all the messages, because you will have guidance through this, and the angels are speaking to me very loud and clear. So the first thing I have right now, the energy between you and your person is, I feel like there's a lot of interaction on a daily basis, which is great. I do feel like there's some focus on both your careers, but it's more of your day-to-day routines. So that's good. It means you're integrating each other and each other's routines, right? So the energy I have for you is sensitivity. So you might be feeling a little overly sensitive right now, and maybe reading into things a little bit. However, that's not a bad thing too, because when you're sensitive, that's when you're receiving divine messages from your spirit guides and your angels, and it's showing and illuminating truth to you when you're sensitive, okay? When you're picking up on other people's feelings. So do know that there's nothing wrong with being sensitive. For their energy, I feel like, so with this card, it says drink more water. I feel like their energy is really focusing in on, they're burning the midnight oil and they're not taking care of their daily dose of yoga or any kind of workout routines. So I feel like that could be out of balance. And by being dehydrated, you're not feeling like you're getting enough water. that could also be not getting enough love in a relationship or enough emotional support. So I do feel with the sensitivity card, it would be important for you to show some emotional support for this person. And because also for their energy have blossoming. So in order for them to blossom in this relationship, they need to nourish themselves a little bit more. And you could actually lead as a teacher, as a guide, by improving your daily health routine, and they will follow that, okay? Because I also have for you, interesting, so I feel like you have this energy around you, this masculine energy. I don't know if you guys can hear that as a helicopter outside of my window. But I feel like there's this masculine energy around you. Either you could be the masculine energy yourself, but I feel like there is a lot of support here and a lot of structure that you can offer just by being sensitive and seeing that this person needs a little bit of guidance. Because as we go into the relationship aspects, before we do that, go below and drop your favorite colored heart emoji, because I want to know what color your heart is right now. This is where I feel like there might be a trigger. So there's a little bit of unrequited love energy going on here. So I feel that with your person, with the drink the more water and the blossoming, they want to blossom with you, but they have depleted themselves on something else. And so that could be unrequited love in a business or in a partner. And so I do feel that that's not a bad thing, but they need to replenish themselves. So I really feel like it's important for your person to fill their cup emotionally before they can move forward with this with you, okay? I don't mean it like with you, but I think that, and this is just an energy check-in. This is not about the next step. This is just a complete temperature gauge, okay? So we have the chopped wood card. That's interesting. I feel like there should be some more work put into this relationship. Perhaps they're not putting enough work into it. And then we also have purification with fire, which is interesting because with purification and fire, you have to burn wood or burn something, right? To create that passion again. So they need to burn away this unrequited love. Now this could also be flip-flop, and the unrequited love could be you, right? This person could be the sensitive person, could be the father, the husband, the brother, the son, or have children. And this could be you, Spirit saying you need to drink more water in order to blossom into this beautiful relationship and have this relationship grow. So we do have big happy changes are coming for you, which is great. I do feel all it's going to take is a little bit of self-care, either on your part or your partner's part. And it's going to balance things back out into the relationship, which is phenomenal. And this is all going to balance out within the next few months. That sounds like a long time, but not really. Depending on when you're watching this video, it's really just, between now and the end of the year. So I do have for your energy to be a little bit more playful and not be so serious by chopping wood all the time. And for their energy, I'm getting codependency. So this is interesting. This is where, again, where the trigger comes in. I feel like there's a little bit of codependency energy in here with the unrequited love. So let me pull a card for you to see what that could, let's see, a card just totally flew out. So yes, this is an inner conflict that either you or your person is having with this unrequited love. It's time to let it go completely, because the the Knight of Cups wants to come in and offer you this beautiful love, emotional relationship. So one of you needs to get over this unrequited love feeling for things to move forward. And I do feel like you both are tuned into the sensitivity and you know that this needs to happen, but whoever this is in the relationship, they need to focus in on this and do this themselves before they can move forward and become playful with you. All right, let's see, let me draw one more card of this beautiful deck that was gifted to me. Okay, so we have Starborn. So I do feel like you both have this beautiful potential for this beautiful blossoming relationship. And this is the overall energy combined. So this is what you both want, but just know the little bit of the unrequited love and the codependency is holding one of you back right now, but that doesn't mean it's going to be held back forever, because with the Starborn, this is on its way of being a beautiful, loving, lucky, gift-giving, lucky in love, lucky in everything relationship, okay? So that's your energy check-in group 3. I hope that helps for you. Make sure you comment below and let me know how this works out for you. I am hoping that the unrequited love can be taken away and been healed to get over that, because nothing is worse than unrequited love, and that is just a cage that someone puts themselves in mentally on their own behalf, okay, by the ego. All right, moving on to group 4, we have the Jade. Woo! Again, as I want to say with the other groups, I do have a trigger warning on this, and it could trigger some feelings of your ego not agreeing with the messages. I am not here to sugarcoat what the messages come through. I have been careful on being a little bit more light on some of the other readings, but I'm getting into a little bit more of a space of being more honest and real. And this is where I'm sure more and more people will start disliking it, because I'm not going to sugarcoat it. So if you want a sugarcoated message, go find another video for somebody else who's going to give you unicorns and rainbows. So that being said, we are focusing on the 8th house. This is all about investments, transformation, really diving into the sexuality and really getting into what you're investing your energy into. And remember, sexual energy is very intense currency. You don't just give it to anybody, okay? And so the energy I have for you, I have unconditional love. So this is great start off to the reading. I love this. This is for you. This is your current energy. You have unconditional love right now for this person. So you are definitely feeling fulfilled, physically, mentally, emotionally. And there's a commitment here with these 2 rings. There's definitely a promise being made with the 8th house, which is great because there's a lot of resources and intense emotions that you both share, okay? For their energy, we have expect a miracle. So I feel like you both are on the same path of wanting this. I feel like it's a very serious commitment, and you both are feeling very fulfilled, and you have faith in each other and in the relationship, and you appreciate each other so much. Okay, so we have persistence for you. And for them, we have twin flame. This is great, okay? So I do feel, I have an opinion on twin flame. I don't believe that there's someone on this earth that's going to cause you pain to be awakened. I don't believe that. So when I say twin flame, I'm thinking a soulmate, someone who's in your soul pod that you recognize from past life, that is here to, you made an agreement with before you came down here on earth to say, hey, listen, let's learn this lesson together. And remember, we have human free will that makes everything play out in a different direction than we always plan, because nothing goes to plan, right? So yes, with the medicine and man and or woman, this is telling me that you definitely both are you're paying attention to the messages you're getting through your dreams about each other, about the relationship. You understand that there's a stronger bond than what has been perceived on the surface. And so this could be at any point in your relationship that you're seeing this reading. So we have the flexibility card. So I feel like if there's any kind of twists and turns, there should be some flexibility on both your ends, because you do know with the right persistence and this all-knowing right here, using that third eye for you, pile 3 with the unconditional love, and seeing things with love, you know that not everything and not everybody is perfect. And so just understanding that this is not a Disney movie where it's going to go as planned. So there could be some twists and turns in your path. So Spirit's asking me to say right now that you need to be flexible with everything, okay? Awesome. And so to back that up, we have intuitive communication. So I do feel the energy check-in with you both is having that intuitive communication, knowing that things are on their way to this beautiful, intense commitment. And before we go into the romance check-in, go ahead and drop your favorite colored heart emoji down in the comments. I'd love to know what color your heart is right now. I'm using green emoji hearts right now, so that's my go-to. But would love to see what yours is, because it just always speaks to me so much when I see the emojis in the comments. Okay, so, all right, this is where, okay, I'm pulling a romance angel card. So for your person, They really believe that you could be the one, okay? So this is amazing. Now this is where I say there's a trigger. Don't click out of the video. On your energy check-in, I feel like you have one foot in the door, one foot out the door. And this could also be with you being flexible, right? So just pay attention to your own mind. This doesn't mean there's a separation coming up, but this does mean that you are thinking about, do you really want to move forward? Do you want to be flexible and still be available to date other people? Or do you want to go into this beautiful, deep commitment that's being offered and supported by spirit with the dream catcher? So I think that you need to have a conversation with yourself. Again, this is just the energy check-in. This is not predicting what's happening next. So I do have forgiveness in here. So forgive yourself if you are having these thoughts, or if this could be your person too. Have faith that it's okay to have these thoughts, because the angels are telling me within the next few weeks, even though this is not a prediction, the next few weeks, this is definitely going to unfold and take care of itself. So it's okay to have thoughts. It's okay to, really wonder what's going to happen. So let me pull a few more cards. Okay, so yes, we have the Nine of Swords. So this is telling me that it's time for you to get out of your head, okay? Because in the vice versa tarot, these are thoughts, these are swords that are being inflicted to this person to put them in a mental prison. But here, this is you. All you have to do is just look out into the horizon and know that things are going to turn brighter. So whether this is you or your person, there's some mental energy that needs to be taken care of and get out of those sleepless nights, okay? Yep, because I have I love it. I have the Knight of Wands. So there's definitely some passion coming in and some movement happening between you two, if you know what I'm saying. So you have this wand energy. Use your intuition on what I'm trying to tell you. And then let's see, I'm going to pull an overall energy between the two of you after this reading, after you've recognized the messages and listened to them to see what the reading is going to give to you. Ooh, we have the Maiden. So this is your overall energy combined. So this is beautiful energy. The Maiden is like, you have the King and the Queen, and like this maiden feminine energy is all about fertility. I said fruitility. Fertility and fruitfulness. And it's all about these beautiful, loving gestures. And this, I'm getting the scent of cotton candy and funnel cakes right now. So it's going to be a very sweet reunion after this mental anguish is taken care of, okay? So you're gonna get back on track. So this is great, especially with the 8th house energy. This is highly, very Scorpio energy, very intense, deep transformation, transforming together, okay? And opening up yourselves and standing there like these angels are standing there naked, looking at each other, okay? So that's your energy check-in pile number 4. Comment below, let me know how this resonates with you, and I will catch you on the next wave. Thanks for watching, bye.